Alright, I'm going to try to show you how to get a fire going here. Once it gets to smoking, that means it's not time to slow down. When the breeze is out here, it kind of helps and kind of hurts. Trying to see if I can see a coal going. Sometimes if you don't want to get burned, you can there you got flames. And then you'd put this in your kindling and stack smaller wood on top of it. And that would have had it all ready to go and you would have had a fire. I'm going to show you how to make a fire with flint and steel. You also need some char cloth or something like this to catch the spark. Most people use char cloth because it's easier. This one's made from a kerosene lamp wick, and this is just from regular cloth. Put it in the can with a little hole in the lid, and you cook it until it's black, and then when it's cool you open up the can and you've got char cloth. So what I do is put the char cloth on a nice sharp edge of the flint, and oh, let me let you know, you got to have some tinder of some kind, and it's good to have your kindling, and if I was really making a fire I'd have all of my other wood ready to go. Strike your flint, and I don't know if you can see, but there's a spark on that and it's spreading quick, so I can put it in my tinder. Blow it until it catches flame. And then, if I were going to make a fire, I'd put it on the ground and put my kindling on top of it. And that would give you a fire. Alright, somebody had asked me if I could show how to start a fire with magnifying glass. And that's pretty easy. First of all, they make little fire kits like this that you can carry your flint and steel and tinder and char cloth inside, and that have little magnifying lenses built into the lid. That's very nice. You don't really have to have that though. Here's just a regular lens that I'd found someplace. When you set them down, be sure to set them down in the shade. So you need some tinder. This is some inner bark of some kind of tree. And for magnifying glass fire starting, I found it helps to really work at least a little bit of it into a pretty tight little ball, something like this. Now you can also use char cloth or just a piece of charcoal from a previous fire. That makes it a lot easier, but it's not necessary. You can put your little tinder bundle down, get your lens, focus the light, you see it starting to smoke. Since this is so easy, I usually hold it on there for a little longer, just make sure it's going pretty good. Seems to be going. Alright. Then, just like any other fire making, pick up your bundle and start blowing into it. Try to keep your fingers from burning. Don't catch your hair on fire. I think I'll set it down before I burn. Sometimes it helps to have extra tinder. Some old dry grass will work too. Of course, always have your kindling and everything all ready to go, so that as soon as you get flame, you can start making it into a fire. Sometimes you're lucky and the wind helps too, but there you go. And that's it. It's just like any other fire. Once you get the flame, you're pretty much set. Okay, sometimes you might want to start a fire with a magnifying glass, and that's not too hard. They make the little sets like this that can hold flint and steel and tinder and char, and some of them have built-in magnifying glass on the lid. That's nice. Gives you several different options, but it's not really necessary. This is just a magnifying lens that I scrounged. It helps to have either some charcoal, which you can scrounge from previous fires, or a piece of char cloth like you can use for flint and steel. You can get the tinder started without it. It's just a little more complicated, but it's basically the same principle. So just take your char cloth and try to focus the light on that and not on your finger. If you've got a good sunny day, it doesn't take long. Ouch! It doesn't take long to catch the tinder. In fact, with the bright light, sometimes you've got it going before you can see it. There's a stick. and you got flames. And that's how you do it. And it's really, really easy as long as there's sun. And you just put your kindling on top of that and build it up into a fire like you would with a match or anything else. Okay, here's another nice way to start fires if you're not worried about cheating. Nice bundle of dryer lint. It's very nice and flammable. And light, and it runs away. Then you can get one of these fire steels. This one's from firesteel.com. Works really good. And there you go. It's burning. And then you would have your kindling and your fire ready to go. That's easy, isn't it? Okay, Emily is going to try to make a fire. Emily, how old are you?
5.
Alright, well show us how to do it.
Oops.
And there it goes. You've got a good fire going. Now you would just have to put bigger sticks on it.